You want international recruiters to notice you, but you don't know where to start. Save this video for later. Hi, I'm Cam, I'm your corporate auntie, and I've been recruiting within the European, Middle East, and African region throughout my entire career. With that being said, let's get into it. I'm talking LinkedIn now. There's 3 things you need to focus on. That is your seniority, speciality, mobility. What does that mean? Seniority, I need to see from your job title where exactly you're on the spectrum. Speciality, what industry are you in? Bonus, give me one killer thing that you do and you do well. So for example, if you're a sales specialist, grew sales by 300%. I need to see that in your heading. And then lastly, I need to know what you're open to. So open to relocate to Europe, open to relocate to the Middle East, open to remote roles. I need to know that immediately. Why? Because 2, fix your location. A lot of you have just said Johannesburg, but you want to work in Europe. No, set your location to Europe. I know that you're working here, but set your location to Europe because the Europeans are going to find you. And as well as when you are saying you're open to work, keep it private, but say the locations that you're open to work in, because again, recruiters are able to see that. Make it easy to contact you. Some of them are not using recruiters, they're using their own platforms, so they don't know the resources to use in order to do what we do as specialists. So just put your email, open to working in Europe, contact, email @gmail.com. Done. 3, explicitly state what it is that you want. Hey, I am willing to relocate to Europe, need sponsorship. Or willing to relocate to the UK, I have a visa. Also, when you explain your skill sets, you're either too casual, hey, I do sales, or too dense, I am highly integrated in the team. I don't care about that. I want to know, been building scalable businesses over a period of 7 years. Things like manage sales teams across 3 countries. No, manage 8 team members across the UK, Germany, and South Africa. The more countries you've worked with, I need to see those countries on your profile, but with quantifiable skills attached. If you've worked with international people, get them to endorse your skills on your profile. You only need 5 skills max on LinkedIn, and make sure these are highly appealing skills within the regions that you want to work in. If you've had any colleagues you've worked with in the past in a global scale, endorse them so that in return, they endorse you back. There's also strangers that do that. Use that opportunity to link with and connect with people in those countries, endorse their skills so that they can, out of the goodness of their heart, return the favor. There's just so many risks sometimes when it comes to hiring foreign, right? So make it easier for them. If you have a qualification, the first thing you want to do is add it to a credential platform. So a platform where your education is seen as accredited or has weight. Another thing you want to say is, if you went to the top engineering school or top marketing school in the country, you want to say top 3 or whatever, so that they know, oh, okay, this is a big league player. So switch up your education as well. You don't just want to see that this is you graduated. LinkedIn, you can't sift on nationality, but what you can sift on is tongue. Right? So make sure that your languages are well listed. Converse with clients, German clients, fluently. That's 1. 2, on the language space. So that's on your just normal profile. 2, the language section. Guys, don't just say English. No, state on there that English, I can read, I can write, I am fluent. French, I do this, I do that, I do that. Mandarin, I do this, I do that, I can't do that, We use that to filter proficiency. A lot of people don't use the feature part of their LinkedIn. Baby, if you have been featured in an article, if you have done any case studies, international case studies, or your thesis was an international case, whatever it is that you've done at a global scale because you want to show that you're a global citizen, you add in your feature section. Please have the right links, link it to the right, domains, and make sure you title it correctly. And lastly, you must understand that when you're inactive on LinkedIn, they show you at the bottom. So it is very important for you to make comments on global pages, to write short articles on your area of expertise, because you want to make sure that your activity is speaking global. So when they go into your page, they see that you're speaking quite relevant things in the now regarding their country. I hope that helps, and good night.